Good day, everyone. I and my groupmates give some information about the childhood memory of our hero, Dr. Rizal.
Rizal had many beautiful memories of his childhood in his native town, Calamba. Its scenic beauties and its industrious, hospitable, and friendly folks fondly affected his mind and character. The happiest period of Rizal's life was spent in this lakeshore town. Just like Filipino boys had many beautiful memories of childhood, he had a happy home, filled with parental affection, impregnated with family joys, and sanctified by prayers. In the midst of such peaceful, refined, God-loving family, he spent the early years of his childhood. Three uncles who were brothers of his mother also had much influence on the early childhood of Jose Rizal. The youngest uncle, named Jose, took care of teaching regular lessons to Rizal. His hood uncle Manuel developed his physique until he had a body of silk and still no longer a skinny and sickly boy.
The first memory of Rizal in his infancy was in the family garden when he was 3 years old. Because he was a frail, sickly, and undersized, he was given the tenderest care by his parents. His father built a nipa cottage for him to play in the daytime. Another childhood memory was the daily Angelus prayer. By nightfall, his mother gathered all the children at the house to pray the Angelus. He also remembered the Aya, related to the Rizal children Amy's story about the fairies, tales of buried treasure, and trees blooming with the diamonds, and other fabulous stories. Of his sister, Jose loved most the little Concha, who was a year younger than him. He played with her, and from her he learned the sweetness of sisterly love. Unfortunately, Concha died of sickness in 1865, when she was only 3 years old. Jose cried bitterly at losing her. The death of Concha brought him the first sorrow.
Rizal grew up a good Catholic. At age of 3, he would take part in the family prayers. When he was 5 years old, he was able to read the Spanish family Bible. He loved to go to church, to pray, to take part in novenas, and to join religious processions. One of the men he esteemed and respect in Calamba was the scholarly Father Leoncio Lopez, the town priest. He used to visit him and listen to his stimulating opinions on current events and sound philosophy of life. On June 6, 1868, Jose and his father left Calamba to go on pilgrimage to Antipolo in order to fulfill his mother's vow, which was made when Jose was born. After praying in the shrine of the Virgin of Antipolo, Jose and his father went to Manila to visit Saturnina, who was a boarding student in La Concordia College in Santa Ana. Of the stories told by Doña Teodora, Jose remembered the story of the moth, the tragic fate of the young moth, which died a martyr to its solutions, left a deep impress on Rizal's mind. He justified such novel death, asserting that to sacrifice one's life for it, meaning for an ideal, is worthwhile. And, like that young moth, he was fated to die as a martyr for noble ideal.
At the age of 5, he began to make sketches with his pencil and to mold in his clay and wax objects. Jose had the soul of a genuine artist. He also loved to ride the pony, that which his father gave him, and take long walks in the meadows and lakeshore with his black dog named Osman. Aside from his sketching and sculpturing talent, Rizal possessed a God-given gift for literature. At age of 8, Rizal wrote his first poem in the native language entitled Sa Aking Mga Kababata, or To My Fellow Children. After writing his first poem, Rizal, who was then 8 years old, wrote his first dramatic work, which was a Tagalog comedy. Rizal was also interested in magic. He learned various tricks, such as making a coin disappear and making a handkerchief vanish in thin air. He read many books on magic and attended performances of the famous magicians in the world.
The childhood of Jose Rizal can be characterized by his desire to learn. even frequenting the church nearby his home to watch and observe people but not to be religiously inclined. Jose Rizal was not a physically blessed or strong child. However, he had a strong will guided and taught by his mother, his first teacher. That's the end of our report. We hope you have learned a lesson about the childhood memories of our hero, Dr. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonza Riolonda. Thanks for listening.